Good afternoon, everyone. Today's reading is focused on what is your ideal career and on career guidance from the universe. So we have 4 piles of cards, and I want you guys to just go ahead, take your time, choose the card pile that resonates best with you. Choose whichever keychain you feel connected to. So we have pile number 1 with a beautiful guitar keychain. Number 2 has a sandal or a shoe keychain. Number 3 has your triple clef or music note for the music lovers out there. And then lastly, group number 4 has a dreams come true pendant keychain. Take your time to decide. And while you're doing that, here are some of the cards that I'm using in this reading. It's Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle cards, one of my favourite all-time cards. They're absolutely stunning. I'm also using The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. As well as the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman. And lastly, The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. So today we're also going to be choosing some charms, and we have letters. Okay, so when you guys are ready, I'll get started. Okay, group number 1 with the beautiful guitar keychain. We're going to do your reading now. So let's see what cards we got. Okay, the 10 of Earth, the 2 of Fire, the Council of Light, the Pleiades, Perfection, Creation, and from The Universe Has Your Back, some affirmation says, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. That's beautiful. And I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So when I especially pull these cards for you, this is exactly what came out. So we'll get into the reading for those in just a bit, but first we're going to go ahead and choose 2 letters. I'm thinking maybe 4 for this one. Just random, going to cast them out. C and L. So that could be either your or someone that you work with, their name, initial. Could be first name, last name, CL, or it could be a company that you're going to work for. And then we also have H and S. Okay? We're going to get some charms. Ooh, cool. So let's go ahead and see. Just give me a minute to read through these cards. For the charms, we had Libra, charming. We have Taurus. On the back it says trustworthy. And we also have passionate, Scorpio. So these could be the person that you're going to be working with. They could possess these qualities. The job that you're going to have could also ask or require that you have these qualities. So we have passionate, charming, and trustworthy. Okay. I think that goes for a lot of careers, but let's see what we have here. So we have teeny tiny cute little like a flowering or watering can, a little watering pot. So gardening, something to do with nature, with greenery. There's an American flag. We also have another American flag, so there's definitely some ties to, sorry these charms are very tiny, but we have a charm that says sister on it. So something connected, could you be working with your sister? Sister again. Another heart. So you're a very compassionate, loving person. You'll put a lot of love into your job. There's a little, looks like a handbag. You're very fashionable. So you could possibly wanting to work in fashion. There's the cutest little pink shoes. So maybe a stylish person. Aha. A little baby's crib. Another heart. So definitely it looks like you're going to be doing something with a sister. We also have mum. And we have a shoe. And again, the initial for the letters was S, L, H, and C. Let's go ahead and read your cards. So, the first card, Thieves, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. That's amazing because it definitely looks like, I mean, when I called up the child, the little child's buggy, I have a strong feeling that you're going to be working with children. It could also be some connection to the US. You're going to be putting in a lot of love. You're going to be helping people to basically lift their spirits. You're going to be helping humanity in some way. So you could be someone that is a very healing person by nature. At the back here, we have 10 of Earth. Okay, so 10 of Earth. The lady in this card, she's sitting, and there's a wolf right here. This tells me that you're very strong. I also, even though it's an Earth card, I also get a sense of fire energy. So you could be a fire sign, you could have a little bit of fire within you. You're a leader, you're someone that, you know, see how this wolf is very calm around this lady. The lady is sitting very poised, she seems very compassionate, she's on a mission. We then have creation, so you could be a very creative person. The lady in the card again looks very spiritual. Definitely get the sense that you could be healing of some kind. Could be that you're meant to do some great work in the medical field or even the spiritual field or some kind of health and wellness. Could also be very artsy. We have Two of Fire, so that definitely rings true when I said that I felt you have fire in you. Could be an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. And we didn't pull any fire signs, but this is really cool. So it is a young girl sitting on top of a giraffe. You can see some kind of movement going on here. So you're on the move. We pulled up America, the American heart. Yeah, we pulled up the American heart, and could it be that you're maybe planning to move or travel or work in the US? Like I said, there's strong fire energy in this card. Fire signs are very much leaders. I'm a fire sign. We are very strong-willed and strong-minded. We don't take any nonsense. The giraffe is like her guiding light. There's a guiding light, but she's not alone on her journey. There's going to be people to help you on your way, and I feel like you're going to give that help in return to other people in your career. But from the Work Your Light card, we have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So Council of Light, I get the feeling that you are, there's so many historical, spiritual beings in this picture from all types of backgrounds and religion. But I feel like you are a ray of light. People look to you like you're a ray of light, like you know, and also it's a good reminder that the universe and the divine, they're working together to get you to the place where you want to be, where you want to go. But I do very much feel that you are a healer by nature. I think you're going to be working in the medical field. I think you're quite well equipped for that. People see this warm aura around you. There's a ray of light around you. You're able to deal with situations that are sometimes not the easiest to deal with really well. We have perfection. There is a young woman, you can see her face, her silhouette in her face. There's a ray of light around her. But if you look closely, there's another woman kind of inside this imagery. So perfection, I feel like you are feeling the need to always kind of show the perfect version of yourself to the world. You feel that people are looking to you to be perfect, to uphold a certain ideal. It could be the career that you're wanting to go into requires you to do that. Whether you're maybe, especially when you're helping people. She's got some berries in her hands. There's like a garden in the background. Very passionate. Red is a very passionate colour. It can also be representation of love. But it looks like you are very health conscious. It looks like you are wanting to break free from this perfect kind of imagery. You just want to be yourself, and you have so much that you want to say, right? Your voice, there's a ray of light coming from the mouth area. So it could be that maybe you, in this job, you could be a public speaker. I definitely get the sense that you have quite a lot of some authority, for sure. People look up to you. They want to, perhaps they want to travel to hear you speak. But these are all connected because you can see this girl here and this one. She's waiting for her. She looks prepared. She's on a mission, but she's not going anywhere right now. But she's on a mission to get somewhere. She is just sitting and waiting patiently. She looks very poised. So finally on the move, but you've got to get rid of this idea that you have to be perfect, because who you are is already enough for the journey that you're wanting. Your guides are with you. You have people around you, a team, helpers, to help you reach your goal. So don't be afraid to ask for help. And you could also be a ray of light for many people. You're a creator. Could you be creating something? Could you be an entrepreneur, perhaps, that you want to be an entrepreneur? And again, you're on a double mission here. So it could be two passions that you have, to heal and to help people, but you could do that through either the medical field or through speaking of some kind. And it says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. The owl in this picture, sitting very patient, very calm. I get the sense you're very patient and calm. Owls are known to be very wise creatures. And again it says, I am a spirit having a human experience. I'm here to get closer to love. That's very beautiful. And it could be that there are about 5-6 hearts that showed up in the gems. I feel like there's something to do with your mum and your sister. They could possibly already be working in this field that you want to go into, but there's definitely love that you could possibly find in your next workplace, something of that nature. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. You know what, I'm going to actually pull out a few more gems. I feel like I need a little bit more information. Wow. Okay. So, rose quartz is very much known to enhance love in your life, to help bring more love and enhance it in your relationships. It's a healing crystal. It's a healing stone. So that definitely confirms that you could very well be wanting to go, or you're meant to be in the healing profession, medical or whatnot. There is a little puppy paw, or a dog paw. We also have, again, another symbol of nature. So definitely symbolizes growth. There's a lot of earth signs in these. And this really caught my eye, the ring, which definitely either means you're going to find love, but I think this is actually meaning that you're going to find more self-love for yourself. It's a commitment to your career. You're a very committed person. It could also mean, so it says here, I'm having a spirit experience and I'm here to get closer to love. I feel like you could very well find love when you follow your dream profession, or you're going to get closer to a deeper love for yourself and those around you. I feel your mum and sister play a very vital role. We also got a blue stone, very representative of calmness. So throughout all the gemstones I want to show you, I'm going to put them all here. Blue seems to be a big theme for you for a reading. Could it be your favorite color? Heart, blue crib for baby. Maybe even something to do with a boy, a baby boy. I don't know, but that is really, really cool. I think you're a very calm person, and I think others see that, and there's a lot of blue. So air could definitely represent air and water as well, for sure. There's a water sign and an air sign that I think you're quite going to work with. Maybe you're an air or water sign. A pendulum here of six different career sectors: engineering, technology, hospitality, medicine, fashion, beauty, arts, media, government or public service. We did say that it was going to be in the healing or medicine area. Let's just verify what it says. So, what career is best for group number 1? Okay, medicine. We definitely got medicine for that one. That's really cool. Yeah, so that's your reading. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. Okay, group number 2 with the beautiful Sandal. We're going to do your reading now. Let's see what cards you got. Okay, 7 of Earth. The 4 of Fire. The 5 of Fire. A lot of fire signs with a little bit of Earth. So you could be a fire sign. The people your boss could be a fire or earth sign. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. That is pretty cool. Then we have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. I mean, that pretty much spells it out for you. We'll get into that in just a bit. Prayer. Acceptance. And your affirmation card says, "Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good." That is very beautiful as well. And then it says, "My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost." Okay, so the first thing that I really get a sense of is that I feel you've got a lot of high energy, but you know when to stay still, when to be calm. You're very good at balancing that, but you're very compassionate. You're very compassionate. And I feel like immediately when I read this, you're going to help people that are already feeling lost, because you've been there. You've been there before. I get a sense that you're very spiritual. You turn to prayer a lot. It could be that you could be working in a spiritual field. But again, there's something that you want to do that's you've been praying for. The This is a beautiful yellow. Nice and positive. But there's also acceptance. So I feel like you need to accept a part of yourself. There's parts of yourself that, you know, in this card, there's a lady and there's a spirit kind of behind her. But there's a definite kind of anxiety and fear. There's something within herself that she has to accept. She is making this beautiful, some kind of rhubarb or cherry pie. There's cherries in the background. But I feel like there's a part of her that's lying to herself. She needs to nurture her soul, to feed her soul. So I feel like there's a part of you that needs to let something go in your past. And when you finally listen to what's in your heart, it's really going to feed your soul. And when you face your fears, you're not going to have any doubt. You're going to accept what it is that you're meant to do. The age of light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. So it's something that you've been working really hard for. Again, I very much get the sense that you're gonna be a leader. Someone's gonna look up to you. But definitely, I think I'm getting a sense of teaching. Teaching is a great career for you because you're very patient. You're very approachable. Children feel very comfortable around you. 7 of Earth. Again, very calm, compassionate. This gentleman is looking at this little fairy. She's kind of guiding him that he's on the right path. 7 can be a very lucky number for a lot of people. Feel like you are very much one with nature, and I can see that you could possibly, you know, again, be working with children. The figure in this photo is relatively young, but he's definitely, again, very spiritual by nature. There's a growth happening. The 5 of Fire. A lot of fire sign in your chart. This young lady here looks like she's just itching to go, to get started. But something's holding her back. See, there is fire. I also get a sense that there's a little bit of air. So a boss or a friend that's working with you could have air in their chart. But even though she's itching to go, looks like a child, like a grown woman, but with a childlike sense to herself. So I feel like there is a lot of play involved in your job, which is why I think teaching, again, might be an ideal career for you, or a career that you're wanting to go into, but you haven't quite given yourself permission to do so. We then have, again, 4 of Fire. This is someone that's very artistic. She's playing a musical instrument. She's a creator, for sure. It could be that you Could be teaching music. I feel like the music that she's playing, it's as though she's calling someone. She wants to get someone's attention. But to play music, you need to be very patient. So you've got to have a good sense of rhythm. The wings here, you're about to fly, you're about to move off into a new direction. So again, it says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. So I think, again, once you get out of your head, and it's not easy to do, but once you get out of your fears, you won't feel lost anymore, because this card was just so beautiful. Sisterhood of the Rose. I feel like you're going to be working with some strong females, which is going to be a really beautiful, positive thing for you. They look to you for beauty and devotion. You've got yourself a tribe here, a tribe that loves you. There's definitely water in the background, so water and air. And there's light here, so it's a mixture of water, air, all kind of, you know, the elements are here really. But it says beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So that's very interesting, because earlier we pulled up prayer. This looks like someone that is very spiritual. They believe in prayer. It says mystic, priestess, teacher. You could be teaching in perhaps a religious school of some kind. But it's definitely going to help a lot of people. We're going to go ahead and pull some charms. So what career is best for group number 2? So that we need a little bit more. Okay. So we have ambitious, Capricorn. We have imaginative, Cancer. Leo, it says generous. We have optimistic, which is Sagittarius. So there's definitely with Leo, Sagittarius, we've got strong fire signs. We have friendly. We also have practical, Virgo. Okay. Really, really neat. The American flag. We have a police gem. Could it be that you're going to work in the police field or some kind of public service? I mean, it doesn't have to be police, but definitely public service, like when we say teacher. We have a beautiful little bird. So it could be that you're flying, you're moving rather. You're moving for this job. Some connection to America again. There's another animal, nature, flight. Could be that it definitely represents that you're on a journey. It could be a literal journey or emotional for sure. We got an and sign. Okay, so I feel like you're combining two passions together. We got sister. We also got pink gem. I think you're very loving, very kind. You got a little Disney, I think it's a Donald Duck, but it could also be representing that you're a very gentle person. We're going to pull up some more. Let me need a few more gems. Okay, let's see what we got for gems. Shoe, 2 shoes, a heart again for friend. You could be helping a friend, working with friends, fragrance bottle, and mask. So that's very fitting because the mask, which you probably can't see, I feel like it's very fitting with the acceptance card. You're showcasing one side of yourself to the world, but you've got to just accept who you are and stop hiding. Stop hiding your gifts, because there's people waiting to work with you. There's a tribe if you ask for help, and there's people that will look up to you. You have lots of knowledge to teach something for sure, and you're very beautiful. So, and again we have this beautiful card there. So that is your reading, and let's pull up 2 letters. It could be your initials or the company name that you're going to work for, even the initial of the kind of career you're going to go into. We have L, and we have Q. Going to get 2 more. Could be that, maybe that's your name. We have S, and we have I. So L, Q, S, and I. Could be someone that you're going to work with, their name, initials, or yourself, or someone that, you know, could be your boss that you're going to work with, or the company as well. So that's your reading. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we're going to move on now to group number 3. We need to do your pendulum just for fun. We're going to do a pendulum reading. Let's see. So, what is the ideal career or industry for group number 2? Oh, interesting. We actually got beauty and fashion, but I feel like we should pull another one. Okay, that came up again. So you could also be working within some kind of beauty industry, because remember this card showed up, it said beauty and devotion. Priestess, mystic, teacher. Could be working in the teaching field, but it could be within a beauty industry of some kind. So that's really neat. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.